Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Smooth Boxing TV, the hottest boxing YouTube channel in Las Vegas, Nevada. Listen, man, we just got through Canelo and Charlo. Now I'm moving on to the next business at hand, man. We got November 25th. Not sure if it's going to be in Las Vegas, Nevada, or in Texas. We got Demetrius Andrade, the Boogeyman, versus David Benavidez, El Bandera Rojo. There we go. Gotta get it. You know what I mean? You get it right once in a while. Shout out to my guy Benavidez. Shout out to Demetrius Andrade. The way I want to start this video is just giving y'all what I know about Demetrius Andrade. He's a very overlooked fighter. He's a very avoided fighter. He's an 08 Olympian. He was the former WBO middleweight champion. He's 32-0 with 19 KOs. He is 35 years old, so his clock is kind of ticking. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have a big resume. To have 32 wins, his resume is very limited. You know, like to me, one of his biggest wins was Lime Smith. He won unanimous decision on that. And it's not often a fighter has 32 wins and gets criticized, you know, because, I mean, his track record ain't that deep, man. I mean, yeah, he got a lot of fights and he is talented, but who have you beat? You know, that's what people want to see. They want to see you up against adversity. They want to see you up against, you know, your peers, your equals, to see how good you really are, because at the end of the day, we really don't know just how good he is. And, I mean, I'm not taking anything away from him. I just don't really know too much about him. I haven't seen, I mean, from what I've seen, he just hasn't fought anybody that's worth talking about. So, you know, but he definitely wants to smoke. He's definitely with the sauce, you know what I mean? He's not playing games. He wants to step up and prove himself. That's why, you know, he dropped his WBO middleweight title and, you know, moved up to 168 and got with the PBC banner, you know, and Al Heyman. Shout out to Al Heyman. You know, he's doing what he got to do to make things happen, because if not, he would just, I mean, he's 35 years old. I mean, the clock is ticking in boxing. So he has to figure something out. And, you know, now he's looking at coming up against his toughest challenge in my man, David Benavidez, man. That's a tough one, man. You know, David Benavidez he's 27-0 with 23 KOs. He just came off his big win against Caleb Plant. You know, he's a great inside fighter. But before I get into Benavidez, they are both avoided fighters, you know, both of them. You know, nobody wants to fight them, you know, and you know who they really want. Everybody wants, you know, a piece of the pie. You know, they want a chance at them belts. And, you know, the guy with the belts, you know, he doesn't want to engage. He rather go fight, you know, blown up 154-pounders. So, I mean, that come on now, that's a lot. You'd rather go fight blown up 154-pounders instead of fighting people in your weight class that are actually talented and want to fight. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to these two guys for, you know, getting in there together. And then the winner of this will be the mandatory for Canelo's, you know, for Canelo. So they'll be the mandatory for those belts. I believe it's the WBC, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, Canelo really is starting to run out of options on where to go. So, and shout out to these two again for, you know, taking this fight. Now I'm going to get into Benavidez. Benavidez is 26 years old. He's 27-0, 23 KOs. He's a gifted inside fighter. He has great hand speed. To me, he's with the hand speed, ring IQ, he's very physical. So he can beat you in the inside, but, you know, he's not just an inside fighter. He can use, you know, the ring and his ring IQ to just systematically just break you down with his physical nature, because it's a mixture of boxing power and skill. You know what I mean? So to me, that's a lot to deal with. He has wins over the likes of Anthony Durrell. Anthony Durrell wasn't his best performance, but David Lemieux, he almost killed that boy, got him out of there in like 3. And he got Caleb Plant. I was at the Caleb Plant fight. With that fight, David Benavidez did his thing, but Caleb Plant stood right up. I don't know how that happens, but Caleb Plant wasn't really trying to box. I don't know if it was the pressure of Benavidez, but he just stood right in front of him and let him break him down, and he busted him up. You know, so they said that the cut on his head was from a headbutt, but I mean, I was there, and he clearly won that fight. He dominated. You know, Caleb Plant had his he did his thing in the beginning of the fight. He had his moments. That's what I want to say. He had his moments in the beginning of the fight, but that doesn't mean that it was nowhere near in any chance to win the fight. I mean, but look at Benavidez. He breaks fighters. And then we got David Lemieux. excuse me, Demetrius Andrade, who has not been really tested. So what's going to happen when you get in there with somebody that's coming to break you and just, imply their will on you? But then Boo Andrade says, the boogeyman, he said, well, I got popped too, so don't sleep on me. So I'm looking at him. Is he going to have his coming out party like Crawford did? Or is this going to be another masterpiece by David Benavidez, another breakdown, just get in there and just do what he want in the ring and just take you apart, throw 100 punches around. Now what? What you going to do when I'm in front of you? It's different when somebody's in front of you. You can talk all the talk outside the ring. But when you get in there, that's when it get different. So, this guy's never proven himself, and I like him as a fighter. I seen him. I like his skills. But, listen, talk is talk, and you got to walk the walk. And he's coming from 160, so Benavidez is the bigger fighter. That could play a big factor. I can't say Benavidez' ring IQ is higher because the other guy, he's sharp. And like I said, he said he can pop, so don't take him lightly. And let's talk about Demetrius Andrade. He's a high-risk, low-reward for David Benavidez. So big respect for David Benavidez wanting to even just take this fight because he didn't really have to. And, I feel like David Benavidez is on a kind of like Caleb Plant, a revenge tour, because he lost his belt to Coke in 2018. And this is no shots at Benavidez because Benavidez is my guy. On top of the table, I got the bandana I wore to the Benavidez fight. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't taking shots at my man David Benavidez. That's my guy. So I'm just showing y'all who I'm rocking with. But as having a podcast and shooting, I'm not biased. I'm here for the fight. I'm gonna break it down and give it to y'all raw like sushi. But at the end of the day, David Benavidez is my guy. So me talking about him getting popped for Coke in 2018 or losing his belts on the scale in 2020 to Angulo, nah. In life we have setbacks, so that was just a slight setback. But we've seen since then he's been super focused, and now he's on a revenge tour. He wants some belts. He wants some belts from Canelo, and Canelo really, he's running out of options. So the winner of this fight, I believe, will get Canelo. Where do we go from here with these two? As far as like, all right. So the way I'm trying to explain this is, David Benavidez is a power puncher, but everybody overlooks what I'm saying is they overlook the skills, and we already know Demetrius Andrade's got he's very skilled. I don't know. He says he has pop, but I haven't seen it yet. So we're gonna see. November 25th, Las Vegas to Texas. I just wanted to break the news to you guys. I'm very excited about this fight. I've been doing my research. I'm definitely studying Boo Boo more to see what I see from my eye, and I'll do give like a fight breakdown and my thoughts on the fight. Probably me and Smooth will get together on here and do it. But yeah, guys, this is just what I got for y'all right now. Big way to end the year. November. Right after that, Christmas will be around the corner. I don't know if we'll have any other fights after that, but I'm definitely all here for it to see Demetrius, the boogeyman, Boo Boo Andrade versus David Benavidez, El Bandera Rojo. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got for y'all, man. Fresh and Smooth Boxing TV. Like and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on the Instagram. I'm posting content on there every day. And on the side note, I will be making my own personal channel just for, if you guys like my vibe and my energy, I have my personal channel, not for boxing, but just for my, other things that I'm into. So that'll be called Fresh TV. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And yeah, that's all I got, guys. Appreciate the support. Fresh is check it out. Bow.